entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'ma need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza. All the boxes. Okay. Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about. Yeah. Did Jay reach out yet? Nah, Bob. He ghosting. What's this motherfucker doing? You think sweet now because I'm in here. It's all good. You about to get out on bail. No. Hey, yo, check this out. Need you to reach out to the producer. Let these motherfuckers know there's a release date for that new Netflix movie. Alright, Bob. It's crazy right now. Everybody out there quiet as a motherfucker, huh? Yeah, exactly. We gonna let them have their little fun, but I'm still gonna have the last laugh. What about all these lawsuits though, Pop? Ain't none of them getting shit. I ain't worth nothing. Ain't got shit in my name anyway. Don't even worry about it. Bunch of money hungry and shit. Pop, Justin said, what should he do about his whip though? Man, the fuck is you talking about? You don't see this shit I'm dealing with right now? I know, Bob. I told this dude that. Hey, yo, check this out. Tell his light-skinned ass to go make a club appearance or something. Motherfucker, make some money. You 30 years old and shit. Pay your own fucking car. Hey, I told him drop some music. I'm about to drop a new track this week. Everybody gonna want to hear what my sound like. Man, we not doing that shit. Y'all need to stay quiet. Pop, I can rap though. We got attention right now. Man, just do what the I told you to do. And don't forget about the list. Make sure that shit is fucking signed. Alright.
Before the reaction was what it was, and still with the reaction, I still felt like I wanted to keep that part for me.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have good examples.
Good role models.
Yeah, and so I think the more I really look
all over the world, that I want to make sure that I mentor through being an example of what I do in business and inspire. And to be able to go back to New York and open up 3 schools in Connecticut, the Bronx, and then Harlem.
Oh God! You won't believe the drama that's unfolding with Justin Bieber right now. The internet is absolutely losing it because word on the street is that our beloved Biebs might be gearing up for a massive legal showdown with his former business managers. And honey, the tea is hot. Everyone's whispering about Lou Taylor, but nobody's saying it out loud. You know how these things go. But between you and me, all signs are pointing to her being the one behind those business practices that have Justin totally fed up. This whole situation is like a powder keg ready to explode, and social media is having an absolute field day with all the rumors flying around. Get this. Sources super close to Justin have spilled that he's been totally frustrated with how his money's been handled these past few years. Apparently, he feels like he's lost some serious cash because of some really questionable decisions made by his previous management team. And while his current team is solid, there's some major drama going on behind the scenes. Some are actually pointing fingers at Justin's own spending habits. Can you believe the nerve? But our boy Justin? He's convinced he's been done dirty and he's ready to take it to court. But don't worry your pretty little heads about Justin going broke. With a net worth of around $300 million and that insane $200 million deal from selling his music catalog last year, he's sitting pretty. But honey, that's not stopping him from demanding justice. He wants answers for what he sees as straight-up negligence from his former team. And while everyone's playing coy about names, Lou Taylor's name keeps popping up, especially since Justin cut ties with her earlier this year. Now, they tried to play it off like it was all sunshine and rainbows, you know, mutual decision and all that PR speak, but word on the street is that it was anything but friendly.
Security guard who said that when you were dating J-Lo, Will Smith and Jada tried to pick her up on a threesome and you were gonna beat up Will Smith. Is that true?
Yo, this show has gotten crazier since the last time No,
it's all about love, though. That's not true?
You really heard that? Nah.
What? Yeah, I watched it on the internet. You're telling me I can't believe everything I read?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Jimmy, I thought we was friends. What is this?
That tons of people knew about, from car bombs to assaults to crimes. It's like P. Diddy was going for some kind of high score, trying to catch every possible crime like a Pokemon. He has terrorized the music industry for decades and ruined so many lives. In recent times, the evidence against him to support all of the allegations that have existed for decades has been overwhelming and led to a large investigation against P. Diddy, and now it looks like we're reaching the climactic finale with him being arrested. When this story broke last night, the indictment was sealed.
Every name the man ever used. Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love. I would just like to note here that I do not remember the PD era. That is number one. And number two, shockingly, for those of us who are old enough to remember when he was Puffy, Puffy did not make this. And it appears Puffy did not make this, I guess because he stopped calling himself Puffy way before the allegations in the paperwork. And basically what they are saying is that up until...
Hey man, that's for damn sure. Freak off and got told your world up. But you know what happened? You should have never sued the liquor company. That's where you f***ed up. I don't give a about you tearing up booty holes. You when you sued the liquor company, because the liquor company is owned by the biggest conglomerate on earth, the BlackRock people. You done bit off the hand that was feeding you, and now you done chop both your feet and your hand off, and your head's coming next. You was making money with your just shut. You just thought your ego got out of whack because you was controlling everything at them freak parties. Now you think you control the hand that's feeding you. You stupid mother. He sued the liquor company May 2023. November 2023, Cassie come up with the lawsuit. Connect the dots. Cassie got two checks. She got a check from the liquor company people that put her up to doing that shit, and she got a check.
Now here's where things get really juicy. Lou Taylor isn't just any old business manager. She's the same person who was pulling the strings during Britney Spears' infamous conservatorship. I mean, talk about red flags. When Justin joined Taylor's TriStar Sports and Entertainment Group, some thought it was genius, but others were literally screaming from the rooftops about how risky it was. The Britney Army and Beliebers have been going absolutely crazy online, begging Justin to be careful and drawing all these wild parallels between his situation and poor Britney's nightmare. And honestly, they might be onto something. The moment Justin ditched Taylor, social media absolutely exploded, and for good reason. Let me tell you, TriStar's reputation is shadier than a palm tree. They were knee-deep in Britney's conservatorship, which was just, According to the hot goss, Taylor and Britney's dad were basically puppet masters, controlling everything about Britney's life for over a decade. Britney even dropped the bomb in her memoir about how her dad, Taylor, and this Robin Greenhill person were basically micromanaging her entire existence, down to her phone. Can you imagine? For Justin, seeing the same people who allegedly had Britney on a tight leash must have been like a massive wake-up call. And when he finally broke free from TriStar, his fans were living for it.
100 victims. More than 24 of those future plaintiffs.
How does that even make sense? 100 victims? This is just one phase of the allegations and stuff. Like, on top of that, he had allegations prior. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God.
Diddy Combs on behalf of more than 100 victims. More than 24 of those future plaintiffs say they were just kids when Combs allegedly assaulted them. We're talking
these trips that Kim and I aren't invited on.
You wouldn't pick up for the weekend and leave your kids? You don't have help on the weekends.
I'm not saying I want to go.
Oh, dis.
So who was with you this weekend?
A bunch of my friends.
Diddy, Quincy, Justin Bieber,
so far
French
so good.
Montana.
Do you even know half the people you're naming?
No.
Are you drinking, Chloe?
No.
You have to get these margaritas out of here. Why aren't you drinking? Yeah, but
Last night. She didn't go to bed.
I haven't been to bed yet.
you haven't. I want to be Chloe when I grow up.
His death. And I gotta be honest, I'm kind of terrified. I think this is gonna be the last day that I cover it because we're getting close to something that is very dangerous. All right, so I wasn't kidding at the top, guys. I am probably not going to cover this anymore because it is definitely getting a bit terrifying. Obviously, we covered this. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch. I believe it was Monday's episode. But yes, the Diddy lawsuit is absolutely crazy. Full stop. What if I told you guys that it is about to get even crazier, that there is directly a link to Michael Jackson's death? I want to be clear that when everything was going on with Michael Jackson, the lawsuits.
You are crazy. Yeah, I am crazy. Pray for the young people. You know what this is. It's not a game. And please understand very clearly, there is zero woosah moments, me talking about situations for over more than a decade and a half, and then all of a sudden everybody woke up like, whoa, yo, we thought you were crazy. Yeah, I am crazy. I'm crazy to tell a mother on 3 forms of public transportation across a bridge to get to work to support me that, hey, I may have to pass on these opportunities for scholarships because I'm gonna write a song and we're gonna eat for the rest of our lives. That's crazy. But what I am not is a liar. That I'm not.
Parties are the hottest ticket around.
They won't even give me a permit for the parties, man. They don't want me to throw the parties no more. But we ain't gonna stop. We gonna keep on having fun, bringing people together from all walks of life. You're gonna hear about my parties. They're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we wanna have a good time. You know, whenever you bring up a different element into people's environment.
Everyone was literally breathing a collective sigh of relief, but they didn't stop there. They're all over social media, practically begging Justin to spill all the tea about any sketchy financial stuff that might have gone down under TriStar's watch. And let's be real, TriStar's been hit with so many allegations about putting profits over people, it's not even funny. But wait, it gets even messier. The whole Lou Taylor connection started raising eyebrows, and people began digging deeper into why Justin really jumped ship. Some are even connecting the dots to other major players in TriStar's web, including Diddy. Yes, that Diddy. With all his recent legal drama and federal investigations, people started side-eyeing TriStar's involvement in everything. And as if that wasn't enough drama, now there's this whole thing with producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones taking Diddy to court. He's claiming there's this whole network of people enabling Diddy's alleged behavior, and guess who got named? Robin Greenhill from TriStar, supposedly helping with some sus financial moves.
Knowing you guys participating in. So, you know they're gonna get you if they can. It's a little crazy how Puffy get booted out the alcohol business and Jimmy Iovine steps in with Andre and Snoopy promoting it. It's never a good look when it comes to culture of hip-hop and for our community, our people. I turn myself in. Sometimes you gotta face the music. That's most of the time. Perfect. I'm gonna give you some real advice. 2 quick things. You gotta make a decision. When you go to prison, either you're gonna be standing up pissing or squatting sitting down pissing. I advise you to try to take the first one. You know, if you're squatting pissing on the seat, you know what that means. Oh yeah, by the way, do not do your time going by Brother Love. Brother Love is not a good code name for prison. I'm out.
And when he put his head down, it's one of them white boys sucking on him.
Oh.
You understand? That has happened. You understand what I'm saying? Then you got these guys who, they go into these Turkish houses. Once you get to that door, you don't go back in there. But you know what they do in them Turkish houses. Well, you can assume what they do, quote unquote.
Hey, Kev, when you hosted for Diddy, did you catch any baby oil?
When I hosted for Diddy?
Yeah. Nah?
You asked the wrong person the wrong question. What's your question?
Do you think he's safe in jail?
Wrong person, wrong question. You asked me about bread for me,
See what I'm saying? So I made a lot of money with them too. Like, there's a point, they did a deal that mirrored what Puffy's deal with Diageo was for Ciroc. So he didn't have ownership of that at any point, but he was getting a lot of money, like almost like $60 million a year at one point. So you see him go to daily on is when you see him have some issues. And these people have really strong relationships. Don't think that the civil case doesn't turn into a criminal case faster because he's making them uncomfortable. That's a big part of it. The spirits business is not governed. They got a discus board that they created, right? If you got two companies that are $3 billion a year, and Beam Centauria and Diageo, the distribution level, it's very hard for you to get things to a point where you can do the right numbers. They incentivize the sales force by giving them box bonuses. And then when you sell a product, you get the bonuses off the boxes that's there. But you make that no matter.
This tea just keeps getting hotter. TriStar's looking more suspicious by the minute, with scandals ranging from Britney's conservatorship to Diddy's legal mess. No wonder everyone's watching Justin's next move like hawks. Everyone's seeing Justin cutting ties with TriStar as this power move to take back control of his life and coins. His fans are literally everywhere online, cheering him on and hoping he'll use his star power to expose any shady business going down. They want justice, not just for Justin, but for anyone else who might have gotten caught up in this mess. The internet is literally on fire with fans demanding answers. And if Justin actually goes through with this lawsuit, OMG, it would shake the entire entertainment industry to its core. Right now, Justin's supporters are literally glued to their screens waiting for any updates and rallying behind him as he weighs his legal options. The suspense is killing everyone, but one thing's crystal clear. All eyes are on this situation, and whatever happens next is going to be major. The stakes couldn't be higher, and honestly, we're all here for the drama that's about to unfold. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You are watching Hot Gossip. Goodbye.